Good morning and welcome to my elegant cards, my paper crafting business. And this is episode 122, Awash in Beauty DSP. You know, if you follow me at all, then you know I really love to play with DSP, which is hilarious because when I first started crafting 7 or so years ago, I would look at the paper and think, oh, it's lovely, I'd like to use that, and then I put it away. So it's gone from can't figure out what to do with it and so I don't use it, all the way to it's one of the first things I like to play with because there's always so much good stuff on the DSP and you don't have to like all of it, and I don't, but some of it is just phenomenal. I think I should turn that down a little. There you go. Not that you need to see my chin or anything, but so what do I need to tell you? Don't forget that today's 26th of June, so you've only got 4 more days to get anything that you want from the last chance sale from the January to June mini catalogue. So if you need anything, don't delay, okay? Good morning, Barbara. So glad to see you. Well, virtually. And the other thing is, if you place an order with me of $25 or more, I will send you what you need to make these cards, or the card pieces to make the cards. So keep that in mind. Also, celebration starts next month. So July 1st, also very close. So there's if you know anyone that wants to join, there's a good joining deal with celebration as well. So anyway, let's get going. I am going to turn you down so that you can actually see me roll the dice, or die technically, I suppose. And then I'll show you what we're making today. Still on my Pink Floyd kick on my t-shirts. Problem is I don't wear them much. I don't wear t-shirts much at the moment. I'm more likely to be in my pajamas, and so it seems dark. I guess not. It just is what it is. Yeah, you can see what's going on. So for Simply Fabulous, we have Barbara, Kim, Linda, and Diana. So I can't land on 2 points. Okay, so that's 2. So that's Kim. Just make a mark and get rid of this and that. So I wanted to show you the paper. I confess I don't actually like this one, which is why I haven't used any of it. But on the other side, this is a good background. Then there's this one. This one's pretty. And I used it. I'm going to be using it today. But on the other side, you've got some balmy blue. This one's fun. And I like this one too, Mossy Meadow. This one's rather pretty. But this side, I love it. Now this is, I've noticed that they've been doing this a while now. I think they started with the, I can't remember what it was called now. But then it's made so that you can create a card front using just this. I think it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Although I quite like the Blushing Bride on the back, but yes, it's a tricky one, isn't it? So anyway, let me put those away, and I will show you the cards I'm going to make today. So using this really in-your-face pretty paper, this is the first one. Here's the second with that lovely polished pink paper, and this is more based on I'm pulling out the Calypso coral colours there. So that's that. And then, because it's DSP, obviously there's no stamp set. So these are the sentiments I'm using. They're both very handy stamp sets for when you just want to play with DSP. And I mean, I suppose I could have used the stamp set that goes with this, but I like having a large number of different sentiments. So, ooh, a bit of a mess, isn't it? Oh, there we go, fixed that. So here is my bag of what you would be sent. Well, I don't know that I would be able, it depends how many people did it. I might run out of the paper, but I can send you the rest of the pieces. So let's start with the first one. This is Merry Merlot, and I've got my Merry Merlot. I sound like I've had one too many myself, don't I? Which I haven't. All I've had today is water, and lots of it. Because I went running this morning, and I went out around 9, and it was already 73, I think, and it was sunny, and yeah, it was not one of my favorite runs, I have to say. Okay, so just going to try and put this on straight, which is kind of hard from back here, but hey, we'll do what we can. But that's why I've got a second one. Yeah, that looks good. You can see that I must have had it open for a long time over the years I've had it, because it's faded. So that we don't need anymore. And I got a spare sentiment cut out. Is that straight? No, that's not straight. You know what? I'm going to try again, and then we'll pick the best one. I've got bits down the side here. Okay, let's take 2. And this is why I always have an extra one, because I can't get my head over the top of this without not allowing you to see what's going on. So seeing as this is supposed to be showing you what's going on, that wouldn't make much sense, would it? So I just have to try. Oh, that's much better. Okay, we don't need you anymore, thank you very much. And we don't need this anymore either. Okay, so we got that. And move that out of the way. We just need to put this, yeah, that way up, onto the Merry Merlot card base. Like so. There we go. And then we need some, no, not those ones. Where are all my, oh, here we go. And here we see, paper has 2 sides. Okay, that's more than enough to hold it down, of course, but I just don't want it sagging. So we'll just take the 4 corners, and the others will just prevent sag. Because who wants a saggy middle, huh? Okay, so now I just need to position this. I think about there, and there is our first card. So move on to this one. Oh, I hadn't got my... Oh, no, it's okay. I hadn't got this, the ribbon out, because I made this sometime last week. So I've got a piece of polished pink, and I've got a piece of the DSP. So, I like this one, the way they've done the watercolouring. Yeah, I'm going to have to use that too at some point. Maybe when I actually use the whole stamp set as well. There we go. Now we have, and we need to put this about there, I think. Yeah. So I'm going to stamp it before I put this. Just hold that down a bit in case I do anything wrong and I have to change what I'm doing. So it's better to just do this first. And that came out fine, so no worries there. And I'm going to add a little bow. So let's make the bow. So I like to do little rabbit ears and then tie the rabbit ears in a overhand knot, and out comes your bow. Yeah, looks nice. Put that back over there. So, don't need you holding it down anymore, thank you. And we're just gonna put this onto our base. Whisper white still. I think one day I will actually run out of Whisper white, but I'm thinking by the time I do that, they'll probably have changed from basic white to something else. So, yeah. I always felt that if I didn't have white or vanilla, it was going to really impact my ability to card. So I made really sure that I have lots of it. So, you know, when you have something that you've got an order in, and if you just spend a tiny bit more, you'd get the next level of host rewards. That's when I would buy more paper. And then I moved on to envelopes, so I have quite a few of those too. So, yeah. Which works really well, except when the supplier of the Whisper White went out of, or weren't doing it right, or I can't remember why, but why we had to change, but we did. And so, yeah, I have a lot left, so that's okay. I'll catch up one day. So that's the second card. And this is the third one. This is Calypso Coral, using the layering circles dies so I could make myself a little scalloped mat to, I didn't do a very good job on these, which I'm going to try and improve now. So here's what we've got. I've got a mat that is the same length because it's going to go all the way up the card, if you see what I mean. So there's no mat at the end. You could put a mat at the end if you wanted, but I guess I didn't. I'm just checking something. Nope, it's still, yeah, well, the run this morning, my fingers felt like sausages. They were so big, and this is very tight. So fingers are still swollen. It's weird feeling. And it was only 3 miles. Okay. I like to use my ruler, as you know, or one of my rulers. I only seem to have one here, which is odd. I have 4 of them, so it doesn't matter which way up you put it, because we'll decide about that later. So that should go. Now we're going to, put that as there for now. We're going to put this. Now we have to decide which way up it goes, and it goes that way, obviously. So, actually, this is when I will mess it up, because now I'm putting the glue on it, and then I'll probably have it upside down. So having said that, it might remind me to check again. So, card here, yep. I'll hold you down a little, and then I'm going to do the same deal, stick it on the card. This ruler is very useful, which is probably why the other 3 are off hiding somewhere else. One's next to my computer so I can do tutorials. I don't know why. There's one on the kitchen table. I have no idea why it's on the kitchen table, but clearly we needed something. We needed a ruler, and this is a good place to steal them from. If only they came back. But they don't. So, odd. Why did you fall off? I used you yesterday. Very odd. So let us, can you, yeah, you can see. I don't think that was right. Actually, it is okay, I think. It just looks like it's over that way, but you know what? I'm going to try it again and see which comes out better. I like this one better, no, I don't know, because the H is kind of funky. I'm going to stick with this one. Okay. Get rid of that. Now we're just going to, oops. Yeah. See, I've got it on the edge, but that's okay because it's not on the front. Right. I'm just going to back this. Beautiful. And then I've got these polished dots, and I'm going to put, hopefully, do a better job than I did on the first card. And I know a good way to do these is to put that in the ends, and then you just have to put the other one in the middle, which is easier, except it didn't work out. So put that there. And now we have to put this in the middle. But at least now I'm not trying to make sure they're lined up. But I now need to, yeah, I think that's better. I'm because I think I did it like this yesterday and I was kind of blocking out where that one was with this. As Kim says, sometimes being a lefty makes it harder. So there we go, and then I'm going to put that just there. So if I do that, if I have the edges in line, then I can hit that on here, and that won't be, this is already raised up because it's got a layer of card, and this is 2 layers, so I don't really want to have it laid pushed up higher, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So this way we can just put it in. Well, it'll work just there, so it's not being pushed up even higher. I'll just put one there and there, just to keep it from sagging, of course. And then, oh, I was going to say, where are all these little bits coming from? They're coming from here, around here. Let me just wipe that with a finger. There we go. And then I'm going to put that there. So that is our third one. The advantage of using DSP is you can make some cards very quickly if you need to, or if you want to, or if you like to have a lot made. So there you are, you can see better now. So I think they're very different. Let me just tell you the colours in this DSP. There's Balmy Blue, Blushing Bride, Calypso Coral, Granny Apple Green, Merry Merlot, Mossy Meadow, Polished Pink, and So Saffron. So it's quite a variety, but it does mean that you could look at these 3 cards and say, are they really from the same DSP? But yes, they were. So I hope you enjoyed that, and that I've inspired you to go and play with some DSP. It doesn't have to be this DSP, but all DSPs are fun to play with. So I hope you have a really great week, and I hope to see you next Sunday for, I don't know, for the next one. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, so you'll have to wait and see. Same as me. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.